Come on. Can you just come back? Hold on. Wait. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh. Wait. It won't turn off. I'm very, very scared. How I turn this off. Okay, I figured it out. Let's never do that ever again. That's horrible. Hold up.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, back.
Did you set it up?
Yeah, I'm streaming right now.
Send me a link.
Do I need to send you a link?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sub to you.
I sent you a link.
Do you want to know why? Because
Okay, back.
I am now sub
Did
to
you
you.
set it up? What happened?
I'm now sub to you.
You're now sub to me? Thank you. I appreciate your subscription. Please never talk to me. Okay, what do I do? Teach me.
Oh, hold on. I'm not allowed to talk unless I make an account.
What do you mean you're not allowed to talk unless you make an account? What?
I didn't make an account.
From Magic?
No. YouTube just told me, oops, I don't exist. Hold on.
Why do you want to type in my live chat?
It's not loading.
It just said, bruh Sans just said bruh, okay? I hate you. What do I do? Which planes do I play?
You're the worst.
Which one?
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Why can't I hear my voice?
You don't have enough land
And why is there a
to
delay?
cast anything yet.
I don't know.
So that's all you can do right now.
I don't like the delay.
That's all I can do right now? Damn. Why does she get forest?
Play another land so you can summon a creature.
Change the delay. I don't want to hear myself.
I can't. I don't know.
Now you can summon a creature because it costs 2 mana.
Okay.
You can summon creatures to fight for you.
Cool.
This game is like Hearthstone but better.
What does tap mean?
Anything that's tapped can't do
Only one of
actions.
your creatures is ready to attack.
And things that are tapped untap next turn unless they have a special clause that say they can't. You want to attack.
That's what I'm doing.
Bro, they only have 8 health. Why do you only have 7 health?
Creatures.
You're going to pay for that.
I should have bitch on my own.
Mouse over cards to inspect their details.
Creatures tap when they attack. Tap creatures can't block. I still don't know what tapped means.
Tapped is when you do an action that's not that doesn't say specifically that it doesn't tap. You tap
Pressing the attack.
tap the thing. So if you use mana, you tap it. You use a creature for attack and you tap it.
Ah, you've been blocked.
Okay.
I don't want to hear myself. I'm getting the stream. So anyway, tap creatures can't walk.
Admirable.
Click continue.
Pity I have to crush you.
Yeah, no, there's a delay.
There's like a 5-second delay. It's super annoying. So I had to listen to my whole speech.
As you're still
A
saying it.
big problem.
Yeah, it wasn't fun, bro.
I want some.
That beast will destroy your creatures if you attack now.
It's tutorial, so you're only gonna get what you need to win.
Can I attack this thing?
You can attack. I don't know why it's telling you this. You have to attack with both. So at least one of the...
You can't. Your opponent can block and kill your attacking creatures. Don't attack.
Yes.
This thing.
Well, I guess the tutorial doesn't want you to attack.
You've shown
But
spirit,
usually
but
in
I will show you
games
strength.
with like one creature like this, the enemy might be dumb in attack, so you'll always survive. Things like that. Like, see, you're at 7 health, and if they swun at the game, you would only take 4 damage and live, and they would lose the game because they have nothing to block with.
Oh no.
Stand your ground.
This game's telling you how to
Your
chump
creatures
block?
won't block it.
Why? Chump blocking is using a really low power creature, or low toughness creature, to block something.
Okay.
So you just pick the 2-2. The 2-2.
Yeah, I did.
Because, yeah, you want to do more damage, so save the 3-2.
Take down that beast while it's still recovering.
Unless it has trample.
Oh, okay. I see.
There's also a bunch of other little rules that cards might have, like trample. All attack will go through after toughness. So if a 5/5 has trample and you have a 1/1 creature, it'll still do 4 damage to you and kill the creature. First strike, they attack first if you block with them. Lifelink, you get life for as much damage as you dealt with that creature.
Cast the spell. Clear
Double
a path
strike
to
is
finish.
first strike times 2, so you do twice the damage and you attack first.
Did I just tap her creatures?
That I've never seen that card used, but okay.
Well fought, outsider.
Well fought outsider, and she fucking explodes.
Yeah, that's usually what happens. I wish there was no delay. I want to see what's happening.
I can.
Can you make it so there's no delay? There's no stream sniping in that. Oh, I mean there is, but no one's gonna watch your stream just to stream snipe.
Surprise attack!
Did you
Yeah.
turn it off?
I don't have it though.
You don't have an option?
No, I'm saying like I don't have it on. You can, I do have the door option, but I don't have it on.
Yes!
I don't even know.
First blood! Woohoo!
Don't worry. These things are basically harmless.
Oh yeah, haste means they can attack immediately, you don't have summoning sickness.
Wait, what? I always get the same.
Yep. There's a super delay.
Maybe worry just a little bit.
Is it super door now?
It's like 10 seconds now.
Aha! Second blood! Alright.
You
Ow.
need to mount a defense.
Wow, 3 damage.
What do I
Big
do?
deal. You summon a creature.
No, I don't have enough land to summon a creature.
Put down a land. Because you don't have different types of land, there's no reason to prioritize certain lands over others. But some lands tap for
Do I block here, or do I just let them attack me?
you block because you will not die. At least that's what the game wants you to think. So if you block something, you'll just take 2 damage. 3. Oh, it's gonna tell you how to double block.
Do I put down one lane or do I summon?
It's... Oh, I can't see what you're doing.
I
You
can
put
play
down
one
more...
lane each turn.
Yeah, lands don't take your turn or anything. You always
Do I
put down lands.
Sanctuary Cat?
You put down the land, and then you put down both things.
I can do that?
Yeah, because you have 3 mana open.
Your creatures aren't tough enough to survive being blocked. Hold them back.
Cat,
Everybody but me. Charge!
don't attack. I know how to attack. Use a 2-power creature and a 1-power
Oh,
to
really?
block the 3 guy. Yeah, because you'll do 3 damage and you get to save one of your creatures. And you can block with the other.
Hey,
Because he doesn't have
nobody
enough damage to
kills
kill
my
both of those
folks but me.
creatures.
Wait, huh?
Oh.
Ow, 5 damage. Goblin Grenade. I haven't seen that card in a while. Nice one.
Ow, ow.
Put down a land and then
Army
just
of
all attack.
expendable minions when you need one. Oh, here it is.
Ow, ow, ow.
Oh no, Goblin. Oh no. Can I play this? I can. Let's go for
This is-
because it feels good for life. Cool. Oh, you need untapped. You need more untapped.
Put down a 5. Put down your 5th line, I mean.
Nice defense. He'd be a fool to attack you now.
Lines are usually the first action you want to do in a turn. Unless you have something that's like, triggers when you put down a line. And then you might want to decide on it. You don't want to attack.
Never hold back. Never back down. Never walk back.
I guess it
when
really
the
doesn't
Goblin
matter.
Warren.
Because now you're just gonna...
It's time to bring the pain.
Block. Easy.
This is going to hurt.
I know, over pain breathing.
A 7, 3. I think that's a real card. Okay. Now you can attack with the 3/4 and have another one just for blocking.
I can't have the other one for blocking. I'm still untapped. Or because it's
Okay, creatures can be summoning sick, but still block, but they can't attack.
A good general knows when that beat.
Tapped creatures cannot block or attack or do anything.
That's the top creature for What's the point in you summoning this?
Nothing right now. It's an instant spell, which means you can cast it at any time. Oh no, it's sorcery, my bad.
Yeah. It's like I just move on to combat.
Yeah.
Have mercy on me, please.
Shut up.
You do that, sorcery spells can be only used on your turn, instant spells can be used at any time. Attack.
No, they're not tapped. I have to keep it against his creatures.
Yeah, why would you want to destroy your creature?
Tactics.
Aha, tactics.
Why am I not surprised?
1000 IQ Brahma move.
You're still here? Uh-oh.
You don't need to You can just put down the other creature and one you get.
I didn't want
It's the pokey bits that hurt them most.
Nothing matters after they have 0 HP.
what's the point of me going into
It just shows how much damage you do.
Oh,
Or you would have dealt anyway.
cool. I won.
There's some cards that are like really specific. Like one of the cards, you don't lose by. You can't lose from what's his face? From HP loss, but every
Quick
time,
learner.
every
So
1 point of
try
damage is
more
dealt to you, you have to
challenges.
exile one thing,
Follow me
and you'll
to
understand what
Ixalan.
exiling is
There's a
later.
mystic there who spent his life studying the nuances of combat.
More challenging this one. Oh no.
What the hell is that? Oh my god.
It's a
He
merfolk.
might look like any other merfolk,
Oh,
but his knowledge
it's
is
like the
boundless.
fish people. Why are you in a hood?
If it is wisdom
an
you
open mind.
seek, I will teach you. Birds fly freely, unfettered by earthly bonds.
Flying. It's only 1 land per turn.
Everything is connected. You must understand the air, land, and sea.
Cool.
Auras
That
are
bird
attached
can
to
fly over
creatures,
Any blockers on the ground.
obviously.
Oh no. Enchanted creature, enchanted creatures get plus 2 plus 2. I guess I have
You really tried.
Good. You've been paying attention.
to. Okay.
It is so delayed.
This is that bad.
It's pretty off. Playback speed
Obstacles
times
may
2.
block
Oh, no.
your path,
Oh crap.
but do not lose sight of your true goal.
Is that crab wearing a pirate hat?
Nope.
Is that crab wearing a pirate hat? Hey, you joined London. Oh, it's Loxodon. Play the Loxodon. Why do you keep trying to summon the thing you can't summon?
I like it.
You can right click on it to zoom into the art.
Sometimes, the best way around
Nope.
is through. Battles ebb and flow.
I bet they do.
Battles ebb and flow. Bro.
Doesn't untap.
Which means that creature is useless unless you can get that enchantment off. There's special cards that say like destroy enchantment. Stuff like that.
Do I need 5?
Yes. The shapes mean white. The sun means white mana. And then the 3 is just any mana type.
Yeah, so how do I get rid of it? During its controller's untaps.
Which means it can never be untapped unless you have a card that untaps it.
I don't
No.
If you keep to the shallows,
I don't-
you'll never learn
This is
the
the worst
secrets of the
tutorial.
depths.
Wow, that sounds
Not really.
deep.
Wow, that sounds deep. Yep. And you still attack? Yep.
Well, I thought he was.
Any creatures that are summoning sick can still block. They just can't attack or tap.
If you like big waves, do not blame the ocean when you get carried away.
His lessons are just
Well, that's like deep,
majestic.
majestic. Hey, put that on your big cat. Stop.
Already massive cat. Whoa.
Usually you don't want to put a bunch of enchantments on things because it's just targeted for removal, which are types of spells that just get rid of the creature.
Oh no. I
Bro.
wish
The
it
student
was
is a river.
Wait,
Yeah.
The
what?
teacher
So this
is
match
an
doesn't
ocean.
matter.
Fishy?
The master is also an
You know what? The mystic I
He
was
can't
thinking
block,
of isn't
'cause
even
they're
a
all tapped.
morpho.
That one isn't fun.
It was fun while it lasted.
Why is my cat
Mine
so
is sick.
massive? Oh
Because you put 4 enchantments on it. That's never going to happen in another game ever again.
why? Because people are just gonna want to get rid of it.
Yeah, because people always have removal on them.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. 10, 12 with flying is ridiculous. That definitely means you're going to use those cards, by the way.
I know.
Okay, you're almost ready to take on anyone for your last lesson. Let's head to Tarkir to learn the art of surprise.
Stop doing that. Smacking the mouse.
Watch her every
I've heard a
move
rumor who the
and be
final
ready
boss
for
is of the
anything.
tutorial, and I don't like it.
Is it her?
No.
Oh, what pretty little thing has wandered into my web?
Stop doing that. It's not your turn yet.
Not her.
Sanctuary.
Go
Easy.
on, attack me.
No.
Put down another creature and then you're gonna have to attack anyone. Because the tutorial's gonna make you.
Don't let her get under your skin.
Not. What is tap the land?
Your move.
Tap the lands means you can't use them for mana again. Until your next. That's why you can't summon forever.
I knew she was gonna do that.
Bro.
Did you see that coming?
Well, yeah.
I don't know, did you see that coming? No.
Actually, or is Flash mean I always don't want to attack it?
No. That's Death Touch. Flash means they can summon it like an instant.
Aw, we don't even get a hit.
Death Touch means no matter how much damage they do with that creature, at least if it's 1 damage, it'll always kill the thing. Other than you.
Ow. That kinda hurt.
Careful.
Bro.
You can't afford to take another hit like that.
Can I put this out?
You can play that.
Oh my god.
You can't.
Click no attackers.
Block first. Then it's
Because
time for
it's
some
instant
trickery
spell
of
and
your
no
own.
one's blocking or being blocked right now.
Well,
So you block first and then you summon the spell.
Use it now.
Well, you didn't click block yet.
Ooh,
Don't look in the chat.
clever.
you did dick, Turo.
Now you can do the same. No, there's no point in summoning. Isn't that a bad thing?
You've fallen right into my trap.
Oh, I knew you were gonna do that.
Get ready.
Get ready.
Double flash. You fall into her trap card. Now you can just summon the thing again on yourself, or on your creature.
Turtle, do you want me to get on so I can just open the world and you can do things? Oh, dude, by the way, Turtle, if you're still here,
I've got nothing.
I did a lot of stuff
Really.
on the
I'm at
on
your
the
mercy.
world with the Sky platform. I did a lot while you guys got off. When you guys get off.
Well, there are 3 people watching and only 2 people talking.
Turtle said A, it's Danila, and then he said penis, and it's held the message for review. I'm gonna hide it. I'm not gonna let the penis show.
I put bro afterwards.
Wait, what's this? I need more. No, I have enough time. Cast a spell if a creature is attacking you.
Yeah, so it's not. Nothing's happening.
I'm gonna get flashed.
Nice, you can read cards.
Yeah. I'll just...
Looks like you've let your guard down.
Okay, bitch, eat my ass. I can put stun in
Well, it's summoning sickness, so it doesn't matter.
Hurry! Make some blockers.
You're delayed, I don't know. Okay. There you go, and now you can block all of them.
Ugh, why won't you die?
Shut up, bitch. Oh my
Now
God.
you've got her.
Why won't you die? What is that?
No, I'm flying. It's angelic flower.
Nice.
I'll be in touch.
You doing?
She exploded.
I'll be in touch?
I love blowing up my enemies. So
Are
I'll
you-
get dick. I'm gonna ban you. Hold up real quick.
I'm gonna put bro again.
I deleted his message.
Nice job. That was some quick thinking.
Shut up.
When we first met, you looked... Who were you fighting in the first place?
Nice job, that was some quick
Oh
thinking.
my God. I was sweating a dragon.
Nicole Bull.
I'm so tilted. I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Really did
I'm so mad.
you again.
What?
Bro,
This
I-
is a
I remember-
terrible... There's no way you're prepared for
remember,
this guy.
I was in the middle of playing Persona, and it was like on the loading screen, and I just saw "Quieres es tu Phantom Thief?" I was like, okay, nice.
I'm so mad that you fight Nicol Bolas. Literally the strongest character in the lore. He actually took over 3 different planes of existences. This is so stupid.
Wait, is this a new tutorial?
I'll make
Yeah,
a deal.
I didn't.
with you, player.
There used to not be a tutorial.
At all?
I'm so mad.
Is that when you start
And
playing?
I'll let you go.
Yeah.
Lose, and you will serve me for
Fight as if your life
eternity.
I am
depends.
so
That's not
tilted.
too bad. Wait, you guys 2 different lands? Okay, I
Sometimes
get
you
it.
need
That's
to
what
make a
I thought.
tough
I thought there'd
decision.
be 2 different lands. I've just been stuck. What is this? Discard a plains card by clicking the one in your hand.
I'm so tilted.
Did
You don't
he just
understand.
throw away
He
a
is literally
dragon?
the most
You
powerful
look surprised.
single
I
entity
do as I choose
in the whole
with what
war.
is mine, and it is all mine.
Yeah. You can have as many
Everything here
different colors
exists
as you
or
want,
perishes at my
but
will.
usually, what's this? You usually don't want to have 5 different mana, because the more
Power
mana
is
types
the
you have,
only
the more
thing that
difficult it is to
matters.
cast different.
There is nothing else.
1 to 2 is what you want to stick with
With these cards?
with any deck. Bolus requires 3 different colors to summon though, so that's why certain decks have more than.
Should I attack or should I block? I'll be left with like a 1. No wait, since
Wait,
we're
what-
the same,
what-
we'll just both explode, right?
Look at tactical advantage.
What's
Read the
that?
cards you have
Okay. In my deck or out on the field?
in your hand.
Yeah, okay. Well, I can't play any other cards. This
Yeah, but
guy's-
read what they do.
Okay. When Spiritual Garden enters the battlefield again for life, targeting, blocking, or block creature, or target blocking or blocked creature you control gets 2+2+.
So that means you can defeat that creature and keep your creature alive.
If I block.
No, or blocked, or if it is
Let
being blocked.
nothing stand in the way of what
I
I,
don't think it's
seek.
gonna block, so I just...
Not even death.
Okay.
block this.
Yeah, in the war, he stopped death.
Put target creature. Isn't that good though? Put target creature cards in the graveyard onto the battlefield under your controls. Creatures the black zombie in addition to its charisma.
That's good for you, because what it means is, I mean, good for him, not for you. It means he can just pick any creature he wants and puts it back on the field, including that dragon.
Can I block? Can I block? I did not mean to pick up this thing. I have to put
So block. Yeah. Block, and then you can summon the thing. Yeah.
What's it? Oh wait. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under control, you gain 1 life from card.
It's not really that good. It's 6 mana for that. In the cards you have, yeah. It's 6 mana for something that doesn't matter in the end game. So attack, because you can't block it anyway.
Damn, he's already thrown out how many lands?
He's gotten a land every single turn.
Yeah. When you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell. Choose new targets for copy. Okay. Is Black Lotus in here? Or did they just say it's not inside of this? Doesn't culture deal 2 damage to each creature.
Black Lotus got rid of the same heroes added in 1999.
When you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, oh, I just read that. Wait, what? Did he
Yeah,
do
it's-
2 double casts?
No, it's showing you the ability again.
Whoa!
Bruh. Whoa. Your sparks just did the whoa. Summon.
Oh, so I put this down and then his ability applies to every other creature.
Yep.
I thought, like, he needed that to already be a thing. Target player draws 7 cards.
My triumph is at hand.
Yeah. That's why it's 7 mana. My triumph is that thing.
Watch these.
Hey, you get to draw a card and you get 1 away.
Oh, wait.
What's
Isn't
this?
Isn't this like
Yes, because it's an ability of the creature. As long as you keep drawing creatures you can summon that are 2 power or less, you get more. Now destroy that creature. Yep.
Matter.
Cool.
Soon
I
there will
can't
be
see it.
nothing
I
left
just saw
of
you destroy it right now.
either.
I can shoot it now. This isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Though. This is Magic.
Hey!
I'm actually kind of liking it, bro.
All succumb to
The
boredom.
game is fun.
It is,
I love,
it is better.
especially
than
when- oh yeah, definitely.
Hearthstone. It's what-
Hearthstone is so RNG reliant.
It's RNG line, and they also make cards that they never nerf ever. Cast a spell only for creatures attacking you.
So you want to just skip your turn and just summon that when he's attacking.
This? Confront the assault?
Yeah.
Oh, this is when he's attacking. Yeah, it's an instant spell.
Hold back. So you
Instant
can
spell that you
prepare
can only
his
cast
attack.
when he's attacking.
So I block, right?
No. You don't block. You summon it and block off the small.
Your opponent can block and kill your attacking creature. I have to block. Or I just no attack.
No attack. No attack. Okay.
Then he does flying. Oh, that's flying ace.
Take it for you. And when he starts attacking, you can summon it and then you can block after.
Yeah. Create 3. Oh, 3. Oh, hey, that's actually insane.
Now you can chump block because they don't have trample.
So yeah, I have underestimated you. Yeah, I bet you have. So do I block with all of them or just the 3 that I summoned?
You block with the 2 1/1s that are in the air.
There's 3 1/1s.
Yeah, but you can only. You should just chump block because you can't do it.
And then
Wait, what does tactical advantage mean? Go get it again. I didn't look at it.
oh, with tactical advantage. I didn't realize I have it.
Block the 6/6 with the 1/1. Yeah,
Then I can. Oh, I have to click block.
and then you can kill the dragon
Which one?
with the tactical advantage on either one that's
Blocking the dragon.
touching the dragon.
Congratulations. You're actually beginning to irritate me.
Eat it, bitch.
Congratulations. You're irritating me.
Impudence.
Sanctuary cat.
Marco's better than me. Ooh, flying pigeons.
Such.
What does pigeons mean?
It does not tap when you attack with it.
An angel.
Nope.
Do you really think my power is beyond that of a god?
Yeah, I know. What should I do?
Don't. Well, attack with the 1/4. But what you can do afterward.
Oh no! It's just a crab.
Ancient crab. Right, Reganade. Oh, no! Don't block. Don't.
Admit defeat.
They said keep your angel
Come
alive.
this far, don't
Well,
give up now.
Oh no, that's angelic reward.
I think you just lost again.
How
I don't
do
know.
this?
I don't think you can lose because it's a tutorial.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
My patience is wearing thin. Let's finish it.
The sparks always need to say something to help me win it. You like this?
This is it.
That's your spark.
Wait, is every spark different?
Planeswalkers are the ones with sparks, and they can walk across different points of the multiverse.
On the Planewalker?
Yeah. Nicol Bolas absorbs other Planeswalker sparks by killing them.
Oh, what do I...
Block the 1/5. Actually, block the 5/3.
I was gonna do the 1/5.
Yeah, but if you block the 5/3, then it kills both the creatures. And then you'll only take 1 damage.
There you go. I'm flying. Screw Nicol Bolas.
I'm
That's so stupid. They're literally making sure the strongest character in the war.
Well, I'm strong because I am the protagonist of this game.
Yeah, you have protagonist advantage. Host advantage.
Hey, are you still watching the stream?
Yeah.
Oh, woohoo! That dragon better think twice before he
Woohoo.
tries messing with you again.
Woohoo. Nope.
It's so horrible. I'm so sorry for doing that.
I saw your forehead for 1 second.
Do I get to choose all these, or do I get all these?
You get all of them.
Oh, that's epic. That's a lot of decks.
Yeah, and that's only 5 out of the 15, I
There's only
think you get for
15?
free.
Pick one. It
You get
won't
15
affect
free
your
ones,
games,
and then you can
change
create
it
as many
whenever you
decks
want.
as you want with your cards.
Oh, is this DLC? Oh, wait, there's DLC in this game?
There's not DLC in quotes, but you can pick different
Let's do this
avatars
again.
if you have the money for it.
Professor.
I've worked my whole life for this.
That's Rao. That he's an engineer.
Why
You can't pick
I-
him because it's money. The ones that are unlocked you can pick right now. I picked a Johnny, which is the cat.
I will fight for my friend.
We will not fail.
Wild animal.
I understand you're in
That's
need
Colin.
of support.
That's not Johnny.
Beasts of
I am here. Let's look. Who are you to...
Power. I brought
Until you... I advise that you yield.
ready for you.
Are they your
Who are you gonna pick?
It's my turn. I knew you needed my help.
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
Mr. Blackman.
Whoa.
No,
What?
I might have to unfriend you on everything.
Why, they don't affect
Each
anything,
time you
right?
level up, you'll
No,
earn new
Avatar,
rewards.
but Teferi is...
What's this?
Oh yeah, they added
There's
this,
new
which
cards
makes
in
it just
every
so you can do...
But which path to choose?
What is this?
Welcome to my humble home. Here's just a few.
I've
of the
never-
many
I've literally
resources
never
out-
seen
It's
this.
jam-packed with expert information, and you can always replay the tutorial.
Cool.
Anyway, Teferi is the strongest card right now. Well, one of the strongest cards right now, and everyone plays him basically.
Oh.
He's a Planeswalker, and he can make you exile things every turn. And exile means they're just gone from the game.
They just throw them into the graveyard?
No, graveyard you can get some cards back, but exile means you cannot get them back. There's only like 3 cards that let you get things back from exile.
So each avatar has their own, like, actual card? Dunno? Hello?
You can't direct challenge yet, which is very annoying.
Oh, does it mean I can't fight you?
Yeah. Oh,
Do I-
you want some packs? I'll get the codes out real quick.
Wait, for free?
Yeah, there's some.
I'm gonna get the Twitch Prime one still. I don't know if it's one use or not, but
It's 1 use.
is it really? And you already used it, right? Well, we'll see. If I can. Okay, hold up. I guess I can. J Q / F D F X dash G.
I think it's 1 use.
Yeah, code already redeemed. Oops. Okay.
Okay. You want to type in 1 billion?
The number?
No. The words 1 and then billion with no spaces.
Okay. Anything else?
And the play War Spark.
Cool. Whoa.
Play Allegiance.
I'm not gonna spell allegiance right. How do you spell allegiance?
Allegiance.
I was gonna spell it. What? Oh, I spelled it wrong. Play.
Allegiance.
G-E-I-A-N-C-E.
It's not E.
Play. A-L-L-E-G.
Yeah. I.
I-A-N-C-E.
Yes.
I hit my mic.
Last one is play Ravnica.
R-A-P-N-I-K-A.
No. Ravnica.
Ravnica. Ravnica. Wow,
There's also a bunch of other ones for cosmetics. I don't know if you care about those.
N. R-A-V-N. Right?
Yep. ICA.
I-C-A. Failure redeeming code player R-A-V-N-I-C-A.
You spots around it?
Is it like this?
Oh, it's case sensitive, so it's capital P capital.
Capital P, capital R?
Yeah. There's some cosmetic ones if you care.
I get all these? Oh, this is the big
Yep.
one?
And you get all those cards.
Huh, you
The
get a
top
lot.
one is the rare or mythic rare, depending on
I
what
am
you get.
for vengeance
Is this good?
and blood.
Well, let me see. Yep, that's a planeswalker.
Cool.
War of the Spark has 32 different planeswalkers. They were really rare beforehand, and now there's just a bunch everywhere. Soren's pretty good. What you really want to look for is Bolus, Teferi, or Tamia.
Oh, I can get a good bonus card.
Yeah, his card is my favorite card in the game. His -8 makes you lose the game instantly if you don't have a legendary creature.
No. Choose up to 4 target cards in your graveyard. If you control a Bolas Planeswalker, return those cards to your hand. Otherwise, the opponent chooses 2, then leave the chosen card in your hand graveyard. Dude, this is so much. I'm gonna have to not memorize. You know,
Yeah, you have to read the cards. And it's only the ones that you play.
return
Typically in a deck-
to its owner's hand and destroy all creatures.
Typically in a deck you play 60 cards unless there's some special rule sets. The 60 cards lets you draw what you want with having the amount of lands that you need.
What's this? Is this good?
Let me check. I remember. That's okay. It's kind of a gimmick though. If you want certain cards, I'll tell you after you open the packs. Because they made this really easy and like really...
Oh, is this like a double land?
Good.
That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. The double lands that are like that, they're called shock lands. They're the best cards in the game.
Oh,
You pay 2 life and you have access to 2 different mana types.
cool.
Not 2 mana, but 2 different mana types.
3, 2, 1, boom. Is that good?
I have to look at it.
Plaza of
You
Harmony.
keep asking me. That's good in a certain type of deck. It's called Gates,
Okay. And,
obviously. Ravnica was a pretty good set. Hopefully you get some of the best cards.
3, 2, 1. Hey, another double win.
Yep. Double lines are always useful. There's 36 of them. Because you have up to 4 cards of one card you can put in a deck.
Cool. 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Any more, and you get duplicates.
Bounty of Might. Is that plus 9
3 diff.
for everything?
No.
Or do
If
I
you put it all in one
get
creature,
things?
you get to target 3 different things or one thing.
Do I have access to all land cards or is that not
Basic land cards, yes, but dual lands and stuff like that, no.
What the hell? What is that art?
Sonic is me watching the new Sonic movie.
Is that good?
Sonic sounds good.
No, this.
Omni spell adept. That could be useful in some scenario. Because you're still paying 3 mana.
Those are all the packs I could get.
Okay. You get packs by, you get coins by winning games, and you get up to 3 packs a week by winning 15 games.
And this is the paid currency.
Coins are the free currency, gems are the paid currency.
Okay. I can make my own deck.
Yep. Right now? Oh yeah, you can.
Should I?
You can look at it, and I can tell you the best part about this game over RL Magic. Go to the... Right under decks, you'll see like the 3 sliders.
These?
See them?
The filters?
Yeah, the filters, click on them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you click on not collected. And then you go back to the normal deck. Or the normal view. I'll wait until I... And then you can pick what cards you want. Well, I mean, first of all, you see your coins to the left of the coins?
This?
Still not there. Your coins at the top right. Go to the left of it.
Oh, wait. Oh, this.
The gold thingies. Those are called wild cards, and basically, you can redeem them for any card in the game that's that rarity.
Oh. Wait, so...
So if you're searching for a very specific card that you couldn't get, you can just pick them up using wild cards.
Where are my wild cards?
They're up there.
Right here?
You can use them at any time. You don't see them, but like you redeem them. Like it's like a ticket. You give them a ticket and you get the card back.
And these are all the cards I don't have.
Yes, everything that's grayed out you don't have.
Oh.
So you would use them on things you either don't have 4 of, or things you haven't collected at all.
Wait, so I have a rare wild card, right? So these I can
A single
get
rare
these
one.
rare ones?
Anything that's rare, yes,
I know,
you can
I
get
just
one.
looked it up.
Yep.
What should I get? What's your recommendation?
Right now, nothing, unless because you have no idea what you want to play.
Nope.
So you should just play the basic decks and see how you like them. I don't think I'll be able to play with you for a bit, but you know, sad.
Whoa! This is your level. Play more games. You can practice with me to start. Ready?
Well,
Do I have
this is
to
your
play
level.
there?
But first, you'll need to choose a deck.
Okay,
Maybe?
I'll choose a deck. Yeah, I guess.
You can change your deck before each game.
Tactical Assault, the one you just played.
Yeah. Wait, what's mulligan?
Mulligan means you discard your hand and you draw another 6. Well, this is called London Mulligan. Wait, no, it's... I don't remember the name of this, but the version of this mulligan is you discard 7, draw 6, and you can look at the top card of your deck and decide if you want to keep it there or put it at the bottom.
Should I mulligan?
You would only mulligan if there's cards in your hand that you don't want or cannot play. So think it through.
I can play all of these though, and I like all these.
And you should keep it. And you can only play
Ready to
some of them,
play.
not all of them. Sparky's ready to play. Basic decks have 24 lands in them, so
Bruh, she's
that's a...
instigating.
There's a 1/3 chance of getting a land anytime you draw.
Can I summon more than one creature at a time?
Hey,
If you have the mana,
see your hand.
otherwise no. Wine's tap for 1 mana.
I'm in no hurry.
Don't emote.
So far, so good.
Thinking. Let's slow things down.
What's lifelink?
Lifelink, that much damage, so 1 is the power. You get that much
Let's
health
get moving.
every time you do that much damage.
Okay. What does lifelink mean?
So it's a 1/3. You do 1 damage, you get 1 life.
Oh, okay.
But my toenails hurt. It's only a 4/2, which means if you have anything that's 2 power, you can destroy it. As long as you block. So now you attack. You get 3 HP, but it'll potentially die to the 4/2. But then you'll both die.
But it's tapped. No, it's
She didn't block.
stop.
You can have up to 4 cards of a certain type. As of right now, there are 2 cards that don't abide to that rule, which is
I wonder
cards that you'll
what your
probably never see,
favorite
because they're
card
kind of
is.
bad. You should not block.
Yeah, because I have this card.
Also, because you gained the life back, you would have gotten any. You would have taken it. Mana. It's 1 white mana and 4 any types of mana.
Oh,
That's
I
what
just
the-
realized, yeah, I just realized I need more mana for that. Never mind. Whenever Herald defeats attacks, you gain 2.
What you want to do is put luminous bonds on one of the
Let's
4/2s, and what it means is they can't attack or block, so they're basically useless.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that was a bad thing. I'll put on
My
the one that is still. Or no, the one that is still. Not
In RL magic, you should not attack right now. Oh, attack with the 2/1 and see if they take the tree.
I hope I win. But I hope you win too.
In RL magic, my favorite deck to use was a luminous bonds themed deck where I would just disable you from doing anything.
Huh. Should I block?
I'm waiting for my turn. No, because you would. It's not worth it. You won't be able to trade. I gotta get a band-aid. I'll be back.
Oh, that was so loud. That hurt so much.
Okay, I'm back.
Well,
How's it going? Looks like, yeah, it's going pretty good. You're down in life, but oh, not anymore,
no.
bro. Summon the 5 mana creature. Herald of Fate.
Oh, hell of fate.
Faith, not fate. Okay.
What's this little thing? Whenever Herald of Fate attacks, you can do it.
It's like
That's-
lifelink,
oh,
but
okay,
worse.
I didn't realize it was flying.
Because Sparky's the tutorial bot, it makes it so she makes some real dumb moves. What you want to do is attack with Herald of Fate, and that's it.
Why?
Because if you attack with the 1/3, all you do is 1 damage and they could kill it. It's not worth it. But at least Herald of Fate is guaranteed and she can't die.
It's so flying.
I didn't get my water. I'm mad. Yeah, flying creatures, unless the game's bugged, are above all the other creatures, so they're easier to teleport. So just keep swinging with Herald of Fate and you'll win.
I just didn't go over this. Oh, wait, what's this one?
You tap the 2/2.
Yeah, I was gonna, because that one was with Luminous Bonds. Huh. Wait.
It doesn't matter because you do 2 damage anyway.
Yeah, I was
So-
like thinking.
Think it through. So you die, but not you, but like that creature dies, but they also die.
Yeah. Wait, I mean, I can open the door if we can solve it. Okay, I did it. So, I can't do anything really right now.
You've got to learn to planes walk before you can planes run.
Shut up.
You can attack with everyone and win.
Yeah. I was wondering.
No.
Oh, that sounds really fun.
Until we meet again, Planeswalker.
Hey, you won your first game against the bot.
Yeah, I guess so. Only guy playing against you.
I'm gonna guess after a certain level of mastery. Teferi! I have no idea. I told you I never played this tutorial bit. There was never a tutorial.
Angelic Guardian. What's
Upgrade deck.
Okay.
One step closer to become progressing like this, and pretty soon you'll be ready for any.
Click the question mark next to the thing, next to the gears.
Good to see you again.
Okay.
Oh, it's not even there yet. You don't even have the option to fight.
Okay, I was wondering.
Okay.
He's really
So yeah. Most of them are kind of useless and are just cosmetics. Yeah.
Ooh, more quests. There's extra rewards for daily and.
So you wanna just, I guess,
so
fight
much to look forward to.
her again. Swapping quests is only useful if you're going for 750 quests. Basically, there's 2 types of quests, 500 coins and 750 coins. You usually just want to get... Playing is against real people, and it'll be harder, so I'd say don't do that for now. Are you gonna switch decks or gonna keep using Tactical Assault? Okay. White deck. White deck, white deck.
rather good challenge.
Are you sure? Should we really be doing this? Think it through. No? Yep. I don't know why I'm saying things. You can't hear me until after it's done.
Yeah. Yeah. That one has death touch. What does that mean?
Any amount of damage they do will kill the thing.
That's kind of stupid.
So even if... Well, that's why there's more than one creature with death touch.
Oh, it's still tapped. Okay. Yeah. This won't die.
Oh,
If it's blocked. Wait, what? Oh, it's still blocked.
Yeah, Summoning Sickness only is... Oh, okay, after this game you can just skip the tutorial. I know how to... Wait.
Do I block with this?
Wait, no, you don't block the 2-2. Because it has Death Touch, remember?
ever think about the
Yeah.
multiverse? Like, hey, that's wild.
Shut up, Spike. I don't want to mute. Oh my god. Please stop singing.
It's your spark.
Whoa.
Summon Hero of Faith.
Oh,
Whoa. Odd attack. You could have just clicked odd attack on the bottom and already selected any.
Epic.
Oh yeah, War Leader summons, that was a really stupid move. Thanks Sparky. Sparky just... War Leader summons 2/1/1 captive, I think, that are also attacking when it attacks.
I mean, I almost just won, didn't I? I mean, aren't I gonna win just now, right now?
You're gonna win, I have no idea why Sparky did that.
Oh yeah, this is blocking. Yeah, I'm blocked.
And then next turn you can auto attack and it's a win. I think you can skip the tutorial after this.
I'm just gonna say that, because why not?
Super awesome.
It doesn't matter, because anything you would have done would go dark.
Fucking Sparky.
That's so weird. That's your
got
spark.
me.
Yeah.
Okay, when you get to the home menu, you got me. Click the gear, and then there should be a skip tour button. No skip tour button?
Nope.
No, they made it even worse.
You have 2 ranks. One for your
Are you in the home
constructed,
menu?
while your
I don't think you're in the
limited
home
rank
menu.
is tied to
Go to
draft
home.
and sealed events.
After Sparky explains what ranks are.
Additional play modes.
Look, special
You can direct
events.
challenge me now.
Each
Yes,
one.
yes,
This will
yes.
let
Click
you
the swords
try
on
to
the top
finish
right.
another quest. You can find events here too.
Wait.
Keep an eye out for new ones. Want to learn more?
Okay.
Come visit me.
You're
at
going to
our
put in
learn
my
page.
name.
Start hosting, then head to Discord.
No, don't click Discord channel.
So,
Should I use one of the base decks or a deck that I built?
I don't know.
Do you care?
No. What is your name?
Capital M.
Capital M?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the name is not capital M. It's Messiah with a capital M and then hashtag. Don't lie. It's hashtag
This
22253.
one side, right?
No, you put Messiah. It's MSSIAH.
Hashtag what? What are your numbers?
22253. Okay, then click a deck you want to use.
I did. I'm waiting for my opponent to challenge me back.
Okay, I'm gonna look away from your stream so I don't cheat.
Okay.
I'm playing a Bolus deck.
What was that?
It's called, the full name is Grixis Control, but you don't know what any of those words mean. But basically I play Bolus. That's it.
Do you go first or I go first?
It depends on
What's
you go
scry?
first. You mulligan. Scry means you can keep it at the top of your deck or put it at the bottom.
How do I... Yeah. You also mulligan?
Yeah. I got a bad hand. You want a hand that has a good mix of lands and things you can summon.
Yeah. Why can't I summon? I have enough...
You don't. No, you don't. The black sun with white circle, that's also 1 mana.
I know.
Okay.
I have a number 1 and then black sun. And then let me summon.
Because it's probably right-click it to bring up what it means.
Yeah. Alright. I am sick. Oh,
Yeah, it's one of them. Yeah. Legendary creature means you can only have one of that creature's name out. Otherwise, you have to get rid of one of them, or as many as you pour it out. You couldn't summon that because none of the creatures were tapped. Bruh. Why'd you do that? I really hope I get a black mana, because I'm gonna show you my favorite card in the game. Damn. Another. Not at all.
The cast down's kind of annoying.
If you had a legendary creature, it wouldn't be annoying because I couldn't summon it.
I mean, I think I do. No, I don't have a legendary creature. I think a legendary creature.
You ready for my favorite card in the game? Read what it does.
Okay. You draw a card, each opponent exiles a card from their hand, or a permanent they control. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. You can just kill me?
Yeah, if you don't control a legendary creature or planeswalker and it gets to 8, you lose the game.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, so it means you have to get rid of it.
Exile a card? Or permanent? What's a permanent?
Anything that's on the field that stays forever. So like lands, they count as permanents. Exile means they don't get to be seen.
Eons ago.
Bolus just said he outsmarted you eons ago. Yeah, I probably want one with damage this game though.
Each opponent who doesn't control a legendary creature or planeswalker loses the game. That's such a stupid thing.
There's some worse ones. At least it makes it over fast. Teferi's is every turn you exile something. Like, you get to exile something that they control. +1. Abilities can be only used once a turn
That's
for
a,
planeswalkers.
that's a thing? What did you just do?
I did +1, which means I get to do the +1 of it.
Ah.
So you have to pick a card to the exile. Hey, can I just check your hand real quick? Yeah,
Do they have to exile one of these?
I get to pick this time.
Oh, okay.
You really got no mana this whole game, huh?
Yup. My beginning deck was even worse.
That kind of sucks.
Oh no, -2. You can still see my cards.
Yeah, as long as they're in your hand, I can see them.
What will this do? How do I even check the health on like that one Nico Bolas card you have?
The giant number in the middle, the bottom middle of it.
Okay.
That's how much health it has.
How rare is it to get that Nico Bolas?
It's a mythic rare, which means it's the rarest type of card.
How long did you play before you got that?
I got it as soon as it came out because of wild cards. It lets you get any card in the game. And then I instantly made a deck around this card because of how good it is.
My revenge will be painful. My intellect
How many-
is
did you
without
buy any cards?
limit.
No.
What does that do?
You want me to read it to you? And it goes into your graveyard. You can check my graveyard by going to top right and clicking
How
on
do I
it.
pull things out of my graveyard? I can not.
If you have cards, you could certain cards that are like, hey, go into your graveyard and do this, allow you to do it. Otherwise, you can't use it. Enter the Guided Eternals, deals 4 damage to target creature, and you gain life. So basically, I kill a creature that has 4 toughness or less, and I get 4 life. You put top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard, and I amass 4, which means I get a 4/4 zombie token. It's really strong. I'll use a weaker deck next time.
I'm never gonna get these.
Oh yeah, you definitely just got like demolished because you had no mana.
You have no weakness. I
Hey, let me see your hand. Oh.
It's a pretty cool hand, right?
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Scry 4? What does Scry 4 mean?
Scrying is what you did at the beginning of the game.
But what is that? What does it mean?
It means you get to see the scry means you get to see the top X amount of cards of your library, and you get to choose which ones stay at the top, or they go to the bottom.
What does surveil mean?
Surveil's like scry, but it's like a side grade. It's the same thing, but instead of the bottom of the library, it's either into your graveyard.
Is there even a way for me to hit your Nico Bolas?
Yeah, it is right now. You have to target it, and I can't block it because it respawns.
Yes, scratch.
Before I hit it, it just did bounce off.
Because the -2/-2 made you do -1 damage to it.
Bloodline witness a mote of my power.
How many Nico Bolas cards are
These two. There's some that mention him, but these are the two.
When I was truly
there? Why do you
fighting
have
hands,
Nico Bolas
I
cards?
know what must be done.
The dragon that I put out as the creature has an ability that costs 7 mana, which turns it into a planeswalker.
Wait, you can get a card that's a planeswalker?
This is like one of 2 creatures that do that. You put it out on the field, you pay 7 mana on top of it, and it becomes a planeswalker.
Oh, planeswalkers are the things that you get over
Yep.
there. And they just have abilities that you can use.
Yep. Unless you have a card that says planeswalkers can't use their abilities. Alright, I'll choose a more fair deck. You should play something different than Tactical Assault though.
Why?
Because you already played it like 18 times.
Okay.
I'll play a more fun deck.
Oh,
This one's just called
chose
Cats.
tactical stuff again. Oops. I actually didn't.
You can just back up. I won't look at the one you're picking though, so don't tell me. Just tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
I'll play this one that I made. It's just titled Cats.
Oops. Is this just one of cats?
Yeah, it's basically as many cats as I can put in. It's still...
What's a counter?
It's not good. Counters are things on the left.
Uh-huh. Wait,
Did
what
you
do
pick
mean
your
things
deck
on the
yet?
left?
Should I look at your screen and help you?
No, I'm making a deck.
What do you mean counter? There's different types of counters.
Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control named charms.
A 1/1 counter adds 1/1 to their power and toughness. So like a 2/2 will become a 3/3 with a +1/+1. Should I make my own deck too?
Mm-hmm.
Russell,
I said, I don't know. I said,
you don't know.
Yeah. If you want to go ahead.
What color are you using?
I'm trying to choose different colors.
You should keep it to below 3.
Hard. Where are my land cards?
They're all the way next to the filters.
Yeah.
It auto picks lands for you though.
Oh, I'm gonna run out of things to choose for other cards. Wait, these are all the cards I have? Wait, I have a lot of doubles.
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
Okay, so I guess I'll explain it to you. You can have up to 4 of most cards in the game and have 4 like in your deck at any given time. There's a few cards that don't follow that rule. Like a lands, you can put as many basic lands, but if it's like a custom land, like Forsaken Sanctuary, you can only have 4 of them. Due to the fact they're usually better than normal lands.
What's a gate?
It's a type of land. It's where it pairs with some cards. It's called synergy. Some cards are like X amount of gates you control, do X amount of damage to every creature on the field, stuff like that. You probably don't even have that many cards to begin with, so I don't know. I have no idea what you're gonna play.
Is there like... Oh, planes. Is there a planes and like water land card?
They should be.
Oh, I found it.
You should only have 24 lands in total.
Yeah.
The game should auto-sort it to 24, but you know, just to make sure, check.
Okay. I'm still with them.
Well, building a deck takes quite a while, so I'm not going to be surprised if you're not done for a bit.
Yeah. I'm just choosing cards. I'm not even trying like, to do anything really.
Yeah, you should think about what you want your end game to be.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to win by damage, or do you want to win by some other factor?
How else can you win?
You lose in the game. Artifacts creatures are normal creatures. Artifacts go to your bottom right, and they have special abilities. Usually, some of them are equipment artifacts, which means you cast them, then you pay like a certain amount of mana, and then you can put it on creatures for special effects.
What's counter target non-create spell? Non-creature spell?
Anything that's not a creature, you could counter with that. It's a negate. It's pretty strong.
What does that mean?
Okay, so like instant and sorceries and enchantments and artifacts are not creatures. So if they cast it, you can cast that at the same time because it's an instant spell.
Oh.
and it stops their thing. It's really annoying, and some of the best decks use it.
Okay, I guess I'll use it. For a second, I thought this is Jaw's Triumph.
No, Gideon
it's
is
a
way better than
Jason's.
Joe. Oh yeah, anyway, you can lose the game if you mill your opponent, or mill yourself. So basically, you have 60 cards in a deck, normal
Yes.
deck, right?
Yes, you can.
If you can't draw any more cards, you lose the game.
I mean, yeah. Let's
Because you cannot draw.
Yeah.
But there's a card called Jace Wielder of Mysteries. He's a Planeswalker, and his static ability means if you would draw a game when your card, if you would draw a game while your library has no cards in it, you win the game. So it's the opposite of it. So there's certain decks that just want you to run out of your library as fast as possible.
Okay. So like, that Nico Bolas Planeswalker you used could be used to just like, expel like 15 different cards.
Not exactly, because his things only target your stuff and not mine.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you make the other person run out of cards before, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's most people leave after seeing a couple turns of him because it's just you run out of things to do and you know you can't win.
How do you get a Planeswalker? Oh wait, is that it? Oh, I have a legendary creature. That's cool.
You go to filters and then go to not collected, and if you have wild cards, you can trade them in for Planeswalkers, which is what I did. War of the Spark has a bunch of them, so you might want to check them out and see what they do.
Okay, wait. You have a Spark double enter the battlefield as a copy of a creature or Planeswalker you control, except it enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it if it's a creature. It enters an additional loyalty counter on it if it's a Planeswalker and it is legendary if that permanent is legendary. What?
Basically, it's a duplicate of something, and you're allowed to keep it.
Oh.
And if it's a creature, it becomes slightly better. If it's a Planeswalker, it becomes slightly better.
Okay. Creature. Rat.
There's rat decks. I don't like rat decks. They're very annoying.
What does that mean? They just take all your cards?
Yeah, most of the rats are really annoying because they just...
all your cards.
There's a card called a Rat Colony, which is one of the cards that you can have as many as you want, right? And it gets +1/+0 for every rat you have.
I have 2 Planeswalker cards already.
Yeah, which ones are there?
I have Sorin, Vengeful Bloodlord, and then Kiora, Behemoth, Beckoner.
Am I allowed to look at your deck or no?
How do I hide the sidebar? Okay, yeah.
Here,
you can look. These are my 2.
Okay.
See?
Alright. Kiora and Beckoner. Yeah. Both of them are pretty good, but obviously you're playing white, so you can't use them.
I mean, if I get a double land of plains and death, right? That's what that is? Death?
Yeah, it's black, yeah.
Oh, yeah. As long as it's
so
your creatures and planeswalkers you control have lifelink, Sorin Vengeful Bloodlord deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. Return target creature card with converted mana, cost X from your graveyard to the battlefield. That creature is a vampire in addition to its other types. What does that mean?
It becomes a vampire if it wasn't beforehand. They have certain synergies.
Can any creature become a vampire, or is there a card called like vampire?
If it, they either come with it, or Sorin makes them become a vampire when you return it.
Okay, and what is cost X from your graveyard to the battlefield?
X is how it works in math. X can be any amount.
Okay, so so like, if I had like, for example, a creature that had 3 plains mana and it was in my graveyard, I could just be like, okay, well I have 3 plains out and I have this guy, so I can just pull him back in out of my graveyard like as a deck?
Yeah, basically. Okay. Except it's any card in your graveyard and you don't have to pay the mana for it. You have to pay loyalty instead.
I thought you did have to pay the mana. I thought that's
no, you pay loyalty instead. That's why there's a giant 4 at the bottom right.
What's loyalty?
The giant number in the bottom right is loyalty.
Isn't that a
you could... Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just called loyalty.
Oh, okay. Okay then. Stop looking now. Get out of here.
Okay. Okay, wow, jeez, okay.
Oh, jeez, okay. Back to my deck.
I'm gonna look at cats and see what I can do to make it better.
Add more cats.
I wish. There's only like... There's only so many cats I can run. Yeah, I don't have all of them.
Okay, wait, how about non-collected planeswalker? What can I get? How do I check their rarity, by the way?
It's on the right middle of the cards. Black and white are common.
Oh,
Silver is
those little
uncommon.
crowns?
Yeah, gold is rare, and orange and red are mythic
Gold
rare.
is rare?
Yeah.
I see. What is
The symbol
M19
also
mean?
Magic 19. It's the set that it came out with.
Okay. Does it just like not have a rarity then?
No, it's how they categorize things. So like all of Magic 19, all the cards that came out with that set, because they're released in sets, are labeled under M19.
Okay. What if you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead.
Yeah, that's what Jace does. That's his passive ability.
So it's just like if I play every single card in my deck, I just win if I have them out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
No, well, you would win like that anyway. But if like usually you would lose when you can't draw any more cards, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Jace's ability makes it so you would win instead.
Oh. Target player puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. Draw a card. Cool. Draw 7 cards. Then if your library has no cards in it, you win the game. Oh wow, I see it. Okay. How do I? Oh. Okay, I just got Jace.
Okay.
What are you laughing at?
Well, you have no synergy with him, so that means his card is useless. There's nothing you can do with him.
Are you looking at my deck? You can't look at my deck. Don't do that.
I'm not looking at your deck. I'm just thinking it through.
You don't know
Jace is a
if I have any synergy. Jesus, Jace.
Jace is a triple blue card, which means you need three blue mana and 1. So by turn 4 you need 3 blue mana.
Uh-huh.
That is insanely difficult.
3 blue mana?
Especially because you're only running 24 mana in total.
Or am I?
Wow. If you're running less, you're dumb. If you're running more, you're dumb. So
I'm not running more.
so you're running 24.
Maybe. I don't know.
You don't know how much you're running?
I didn't say that.
You can check where your deck list is. The orange bars, you click on it,
Yeah.
and you can see what you're running. It tells you your creatures, your instants, your sorceries, your enchantments, your planeswalkers, and your lands.
Well,
And how much mana they
cost.
cost. What?
What?
Negative what?
What?
How do you even... Oh, it's 1 and below for those cards. Nice 1 mana card.
I went
Amazing.
over 60. That's not good.
I mean, you can do that, but you shouldn't,
Why?
because it's not worth it. Unless you're building a deck. It ruins RNG, basically. Unless you're running certain decks that are called commander decks that have 100 cards, you shouldn't go over 60.
Okay, I'm gonna put you.
You ready?
I don't know how this is gonna play. Look at all.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's the best part, is playing the deck, seeing what works and see what doesn't.
It's probably not gonna work at all.
Yeah. So how many lines did you pick?
How many what?
How many lines did you pick?
Oh, I have like 14 of 1.
Of 1 land?
Yeah,
Which one? Wait,
I won't tell you.
you're running Jace and white.
Maybe.
You have 14 blues.
I didn't say 14 blues.
You have 14 whites then. This is actually the worst.
The worst time.
Yeah, Doctor Strange won in this time. Ouch.
I started with way too many units. Oh my god.
Remember when I said you should only have 24? How many did you actually pick? If you have more than 7 cards, you have to discard a card by the end of your turn.
Yeah, I just did, I think.
Gideon! He's a planeswalker. His static ability makes him become a 4/4 creature that can't be dealt damage to.
Oh, wait. That's his passive?
Yeah.
Now
War of the Spark. Yeah. War of the Spark introduced passive abilities to planeswalkers. And also planeswalkers that aren't mythic rare always. Now there's uncommon and rare.
Dude, I have no
planeswalker.
creatures. In my-
Maybe? Why'd you place that card? Why do you have this?
I was just trying to draw.
I don't think you're gonna win this game.
No, I don't think so either.
What- I'm gonna look at your deck after this game. Because I need to understand what you did to ruin your game.
Oh, I lost.
Oh, you did.
Only manas, dude. This is horrible. What is that?
It's a special creature. It's legendary. It makes everything else I have, including me, have hexproof. Which means they can't be targeted by spells or abilities.
How do you have 33 health now? I only have 20.
Life gain. Okay, I want to look at your deck. What did you do?
I don't know. What does life gain mean? How do you get that?
Lifelink, not life gain.
Oh, lifelink? If you just have a bunch of lifelink cards, it increases your max health.
Yeah. 20 is not the limit. 20 is what you start at. Let me see your deck. You added block to your deck. Bro, what did you do?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know.
6 creatures, 44 lands! Okay, go to your lane. I'll help you make this a playable deck.
Okay.
Okay, go to your lands.
Okay.
What do you... Right. Actually, before you even do anything,
Yeah.
what do you want to keep?
What do you mean? I want to be both water and I want to be water and white. Blue.
White? Okay.
Yeah.
So get rid of Soren. So just click on him.
Yeah, I did.
Get rid of Plaza of Harmony and Gateway Plaza.
Sorry.
Get rid of Forsaken Sanctuary.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Get rid of 12 of your planes. Okay, now get rid of 7 of your islands. Okay. Add 4 more points back so you get 16. You click on the +1. Okay. Now you can... Now choose cards. You get more cards. You want more creatures, definitely. Whoops.
Yeah, maybe.
You can filter by creature. Because you're not winning by spells. Those spells just help you get more things out.
Yeah, I didn't even realize I put that many spells. You know, let's look anymore.
Okay. I'm gonna look at cats. I can't change anything because I don't know what works and what doesn't because everything works when you have 44 lands. Okay. I'm gonna go get more water now. Thirsty, thirsty boy.
Yeah, do that.
I'm back.
Hello?
Did you fix your deck?
I'm adding creatures still.
Okay.
I can add 4 more right now.
You're playing white blue. What you want to have is
What does hexproof mean, by the way?
it cannot be targeted to it cannot be targeted by spells or abilities.
Um,
So that means instants, sorceries, enchantments, stuff like that do nothing against it, and you can't even select them.
okay.
I would suggest you cards, but you don't have that many cards to begin with because you didn't open a lot.
I only opened the free packs, basically.
Yeah. Or even if I did suggest you cards, I doubt you have the wild cards to choose them.
Oh, definitely. Okay, I finished my deck. I like you.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Let us see how this goes.
Well, it cannot be worse than the last.
Yeah, you never know.
Did you add more lands? Because that's the only way it could be
No, I did
worse.
not add more lands. I did not add more lands.
I got 2 cups of water by me. I'm gonna cut to Fairy in the throat.
Let's see if I need Mulligan. Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah, I need more.
Oh, dude, this is the worst.
I'm so mad. I added more lands and now I'm running out of lands.
Yeah, I guess I can do this.
I'm gonna leave the game. I'm just gonna auto concede.
Is that right?
I have only white spells and I only got green mana. You gotta be kidding me. I just got more green mana. Oh, and you play on curve too. That's annoying.
What does that mean?
It means turn 1 you put a turn 1 creature down, turn 2 you put a turn 2 creature down, etc.
Oh, I
You
did
got-
that because I had.
Yeah, but that means you have a good start. And that usually means you have a good way to finish the game too.
Don't have any. Okay.
You have 1 Charm Strike.
Yeah,
I really like Charm Strike. Yes.
what is that you just did?
I put a aura around it. It gives it +1/+1 and lifelink, and summons a 1/1 vampire with lifelink.
Come on. I want.
Hello.
What is that?
Read it. Scroll over it.
It has like everything now. I can't. It's in the scroll under everything else.
You can move to. It's on the left. Okay. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature is a legendary, gets +1/+1, has flying, vigilance, and a lifelink.
I don't.
And so I don't tap, and I get lifelink.
Oh, I don't have enough. I didn't realize.
You don't have you have a 6 mana card, dude. That's. I really like the art for divination.
Ooh, wait. Yeah.
Easy reads.
You don't have any more time to do it.
You're right. I think I have only 1 Trump Strike. Wait, that's not true. I think I have 2.
I think I don't have.
You probably do. It's aware of a spark card. You need more creatures because I don't even need to block. Yeah, there you go. Because I get my HP back. There's-
So, what is the one Vanguard do? Like, why do you have one that like, looks cooler than the other?
One of them has all the enchantments on it, right? What it does is, at the beginning of combat, if I have 3 creatures or more, I get 1 life and they get +1/+1. You have artifacts too?
I have a card that gives me some, but it's on app. I really need it.
Oh, here we go.
I'm
Yes.
What? But it's fun.
Yeah, but I get to fight the creature. Fighting, there's certain cards that just say fight target creature, which means their ability to fly doesn't. Everything else does. You have a lot of mana still. You're drawing a mana almost every turn. Shimmer Possibility is a good card. I really like that card.
Can I play this now? I can. Wait, no, I can't. What? Why? Why can't I play this?
Is it an instant?
Oh, wait,
And is my creature tapped?
I think I have too many... What did I just do?
You just have to land manually.
What does that do?
It just adds mana. There's certain lands that you don't want to tap. So, like, tap this land, create a target creature. You don't want to just tap it for some random spell. It'll make sense when you read the cards. Usually auto tap is sufficient, unless you have certain cards that require. What are you doing?
I tapped my land. I don't know what is adding, because like I tapped them and it just went to one of my cards.
That just shows you the mana you had tapped.
Okay. But what does tapping it do anyway?
It just visualizes the mana.
But like, okay.
That's a legendary rule, by the way.
What is that?
Like I said, you can, if it's a legendary creature, you can only have one of them out with the same name.
Oh. I had 2 of them on the field at once now.
Yeah, but they're both named creatures. You have to pick one and discard the other ones. Nice.
This is all.
Too bad that won't help you in any way.
Yeah.
You kind of drew into it way too late, especially because you only had one.
Because I couldn't get anything else. I was just not getting good draws.
Yeah. So, from 1 to 4, right? Nice. So when you like choose cards for your deck, 1 to 4 cards, like as in you want one of those cards to these cards. In order, it'd be like if you have one of the cards, you would want to draw it very rarely and only use it in specific situations. 2 of those cards you will not draw it multiple times but not flood into it.
Why did
Through
I
those
even
cards.
get the option to block?
Because you have nothing to block with.
Was it because my cards are tapped?
Yeah, you can't block with tap cards.
Only with summoning sickness?
If they're not tapped, you can block. That's the rule.
Dude, I didn't get like any creatures. I only
Do
drew
you-
lands basically.
Do you need more help?
I don't know.
Do you want me to help you? I'm gonna look at your deck again. You could, there's also the off chance that you just got really unlucky. Go to the top right, click the orange bars again. "25 creatures? What do you mean? You did get the creatures you want. 26 lands. Go to your lands again. Like, so exit out of this and go back to your lands. Scroll all the way down to land.
Oh, here?
Yeah, and your sideboard.
Yeah.
Or not sideboard, but you know, main deck. Get rid of 2 points. You could probably afford to get rid of. Get rid of 2 more points. Yeah. Oh, you added islands? Why?
Yeah. Because I want to use more of my water cards. Because I have more water cards than I do point cards.
Okay. Oh, then you want to get rid of 2 more points then. Because you were at 26 lines.
Do I add more islands then?
No. 24 is like a good area to be at. You only have a couple cards that are like really high.
Like these.
That are like high up in mana.
What does the number mean anyway?
What do you mean?
That little number and then water?
Okay, so water is the one required to cast it. The number is any other mana required. So you need to tap 4 more lands.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I thought it just meant I need 4 waters to be able to do that. Or like I needed 5 because it's like the one.
No.
Minute you just... Okay. I didn't.
That's why I was talking about triple blue for Jace.
Yeah, I could have done Jace way earlier then. I just didn't realize.
Yeah, no.
I tried to play him earlier and I was just like sacrifice. I'm like, what do you mean sacrifice? And then I just didn't play him.
Yeah. So.
So what do I do with the 4 extra cards that I can now add?
Honestly, you want more draw cards just to get to the thing you want. So things like Divination and Shimmer Possibility, if you have any more, add them.
I don't think so.
Well, there should be some other draw cards. They're in.
Shimmer Possibility? I'm trying to...
You can quickly check by just plussing 1. Like where it says 1x, if you click on it, it adds it. On your deck. No? You can just search up on the search bar, just search up draw.
Yeah, I was about to. -4, -0. Is this enemy or is this friendly?
You could do it to anyone. It's target creature.
No, I don't want to keep adding one. I guess I'll play that.
Add one of the
What is
Azorius
this?
Lockets.
This seems really good.
Yeah. The slash in between means you can either use white or blue for it.
When Guild enters battlefield, you may tap any number of untapped gates. I don't have any.
You don't have any gates. So there's no use to add it. Oh, you can use Cura because it's green or blue, so you can just use the blue side.
Cool.
Cura makes your stronger creatures give you.
Heartwarming redemption. No, this it's not or. This is you need both of these, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're separate, it's you need both. All right, go back to the first page of it then. You want to add Defiant Strike.
Really?
Yeah, because
I guess I could give it to you.
Yeah, but if it's like if they have Summoning Sickness, you can just draw a card and nothing will change. Okay. There's also the chance that you could just get unlucky and not draw what you want. That happens a lot. Tell me when you're ready.
I challenged you.
There's no pop-up for challenges, so I need to know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very weird.
I mean, I guess that's why I have a Discord challenge. So it's like, hey, you got challenged.
Oh, here we go, finally. Good hand.
This is okay.
In most decks, you want to focus on certain cards. Obviously, you can't because you don't have cards in general, so you need to play the game. But usually, instead of having like 1 or 2 of a certain card, you would have like 3 or 4 of it instead, and have cut out the random 1s and 2s. But because you don't have them, it makes sense. Just add everything. I really like this.
What does that do?
Read it.
Stop doing things, don't read it. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 on that card.
Nice. I'm heartbroken. Pretty good. Don't know why you did that.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah, that one life would not help you.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's how that works.
Yeah, no. +1/+1's are permanent.
What? You mean +1/+1's are permanent?
Yeah. Counters on creatures. And because you don't have any removal, which you should really look into, you can't get rid of the removals. Just basically slaying for cards that get rid of creatures.
If I play a draw card, do I just skip my turn?
No, it's not Uno. As long as you have mana open, you'll be okay. You only have 1 mana dose.
What? It just skipped my turn. I can't play anything now. You lied.
No, I did not lie.
Yes, you did lie.
You ran out of mana.
What do you mean I ran out of mana? I have.
I said
one
mana.
card, and I could have played it.
Read what it does.
What do you mean?
You're in combat phase, so you can't summon creatures or anything that's not instant speed. So if it's a creature, you can't summon it. You don't want to do that.
I thought I could have touched a creature.
Get in.
I march into battle as your champion.
He's
of
the
justice.
4/4 guy. His +1 lets me pick a different creature, and they either
believe
get
in
Vigilance,
friend.
Lifelink, or Indestructible.
What is indestructible? Dude?
They cannot be destroyed by cards that say destroy, and they won't die from taking damage.
I still don't know what you do with Leon and Vanguard every single time.
Every time it's combat, if I have 3 creatures or more, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn, and I get 1 life. So basically, every single turn, I get 1 life, and it becomes a 2/2.
Can I play more than one land card? No, you can't. Never mind.
There are certain cards that say you may play an additional 1 card this turn, but other than that, those are usually in green. Teferi's colors are white and blue. Just so you know.
I lose.
Yeah. I'll pick a different deck, because you don't really have any other option than just to take the L. Because you don't have enough cards for removal, stuff like that.
I don't like Gideon. He makes me mad. Why is he a creature?
I can take a hit or two.
Because it's my turn. Did you read the card?
Every time it's your turn, he becomes a creature?
Yeah.
Why?
He becomes a 4/4 human soldier with Indestructible that's Planeswalker. Prevent all damage that we dealt to Gideon during that turn. He's just a regular Planeswalker.
I will lend you my strength.
If it's your turn, you can activate their abilities, which are the +1s and minus abilities. Yeah, this. Because even by next turn, I'll get more 4/4s. You don't want to double block. You just want to chump. Resplendent Angel passive ability means every time.
You just do. I can even keep track of anything.
I was about to explain, but then you come.
Okay.
Resplendent Angel's passive ability is if you get 5 or more life in one turn, you get a 4/4 creature, and I have 2 of them. I paired that with Gideon's ability, which gives a creature lifelink, so I put lifelink on a Johnny's Pridemate, which means I get 2 4/4s every single turn. Johnny's Welcome, it's enchantment, so unless you have something that gets rid of enchantments, it's going to be there forever. Creatures I put in give me 1 life. That's it.
Your light will cleave the darkness.
This is game. Yeah, I'll definitely switch decks that don't focus on just overload.
Like it. Oh, what? It splits it up like that? That's annoying. Yeah, there's nothing I can do, can I?
Oh.
I mean, there is nothing I can do.
Well. I keep giving Johnny's Primate life gain, which means he gets more +1/+ counters and gives me more life. I'm gonna switch my deck to something that's not. No, but
How do you get more health then?
Gideon's +1 ability lets me choose what ability I want a creature, so I can either give a creature Vigilance, Lifelink, or Indestructible every turn. Yeah. Okay, I'll play a different deck this time.
Stack?
It doesn't stack. It's until end of turn. Because Gideon's +1 gives him lifelink. Until end of turn. So I just keep putting it on over and over. So you saw how... you saw the Gideon card, right?
Uh-huh.
Did you see on the left that it said +1?
Yeah.
And then a bunch of text? That's what I'm talking about. That's an ability that he has that gives him +1 loyalty, which he... That's what it does.
Adding it to him?
Yeah.
Wait, so if it's a +1, that means it's like an addition, and if it's a -1, that means you can take it over?
+1 means you they gain loyalty and you do the ability. Minus means... yeah, and then minus takes away their health, but usually it's a stronger ability. Alright, this time I'll play...
what?
What do you mean, what?
I still don't understand.
Okay. So... you can just... if you go to not collected cards in deck, you can read what Gideon does. So you gotta go to filters and go not... you go to filters again and then you go to not collected.
I don't even know. I have 61 cards and I don't know what I added. How do I...
You're still adding.
I don't know what I added.
I have no idea what you have.
Me as well. I guess I'll get rid of his Daybreak Champagne. So what do I do?
Go to filters in the deck. So edit deck again, and then you go to your filters and then go to not collected. And then you go to white.
He's white?
Yeah, he's solo white.
I thought he was black.
No. Don't.
Which solo white? What's that?
It's just white. It means he's only white.
He's not here.
That's colorless.
It's white.
No, that's gray.
This guy. This one?
First one on the list. Read it.
As long as it's your turn, this dude is a 4/4 human soldier creature with indestructible. What's a indestructible?
Effects that say destroy, you can read it on the side, on the right.
Don't destroy a permanent with... Wait, so this guy's a permanent too?
Yeah, because he's on the battlefield. Creatures, planeswalkers, enchantments are permanents.
You
Storylines.
can kill him.
Yes. It doesn't mean they're permanently there. It means they're there unless someone removes them.
But you can't remove a land?
There's certain cards that say destroy target land.
Okay. And if it's a creature, it can't be destroyed by damage. So anything with a destroy thing?
Yeah. Black has spells like cast down, destroy target creature, stuff like that. Doesn't work on them.
Attacking doesn't charge vigilance to tap. Damage dealt by creature or spell with lifelink also causes its controller to gain that much life. So whenever you attack, you just get that back.
Well, none of these are on Gideon by itself. Look at his +1.
Okay. So +1, and that adds a health to him?
Yeah.
As a planeswalker?
It's called a loyalty
creature?
count. Well, what?
I said, does it add to his health as a creature or as a planeswalker?
Planeswalker, because it's a loyalty counter.
Okay. So when he's a creature, he's always 4/4 unless you do other buffs to him?
Yeah.
Okay. So up to one other target creature you control gains your choice of vigilance, lifelink, or indestructible until end of turn, and exile target non-land permanent. What is that?
Any creature, any planeswalker, any enchantment, just anything that's not a land and that's on the battlefield right now.
But like if he as a planeswalker has like 7 health and he does that, he'll just be left with 1.
Yeah, I can do it also at 6, but it'll kill him.
I mean, yeah. And is he a
Yeah, he's mythic rare. Most planeswalkers are mythic rare. Some new ones are uncommon and rare.
like this guy?
He's, yeah,
But
because their abilities is
Are
soil.
all planeswalkers legendary?
Yes, if they're a planeswalker, they're legendary.
Okay.
You can look at Teferis at the bottom right.
This dude's... Which one? This one? The one that's my avatar or the other one?
They're both Teferi, but one of them's newer. The one with less mana is the newer one. You can just look at them to see if you would like them.
But, oh, I already used my rare though.
Yeah.
And this one's mythic anyway. Oops.
Yeah, but you can still like what you can do in this game is you can set up decks with cards you don't have, and then like time to time when you get wild cards, you can just add them to the deck.
Oh.
So you can just make a deck with cards you don't have.
Okay. Until your next turn, you may cast sorcery spells as though they had flash. What's flash mean again?
It's on the left.
Oh, you may cast a spell with flash anytime. You could cast an instant. Oh, so when you could cast an instant, you could cast a spell. Does that mean you can just cast it at any time?
Yep, as long as you have the mana.
Okay. So for this, you'd need 1 plains mana, 1 water mana, and then one whatever mana?
Yep.
Okay. Return up to 1 target artifact, creature, or enchantment to its owner's hand. Draw a card. Okay. Is this one that everyone uses, or is this the one that everyone uses?
No, it's the bigger one.
Bigger. Draw a card at the beginning of the next end setup. Untap up to 2 lands. Target...
So at the end of your turn, you get to untap 2 lands.
okay. But that gives them a loyalty, or health.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
It is.
Put target non-land permanent into its owner's library, 3rd from the top. You get an emblem whenever you draw a card, exile target permanent an opponent controls. What?
Emblems are not removable as of right now, so it's there for the rest of the game. And so every time you draw a card, you get to pick something from their opponent's board and just remove it from the game.
Oh. Isn't that basically what you do with your
With Bolus, yeah.
bolos?
If you look at Bolus's, it's black, red, and blue. It's like that, but it's a +1, so it's not permanent. It's as long as he's on the field, and you're doing a +1. You have white equipped.
No.
And then he's a multicolored, so he's at the end.
This dude. You need a lot of mana to summon him.
Yeah, 5 mana, and you need triple black.
Yeah.
Tamio's on the left of Bolus.
Who's she? Who's she?
She's the girl that says, have you experienced any lunar anomalies lately?
Oh.
She's also pretty good, because if you read her +1 and -3, they're pretty amazing.
Choose a non-land card name. What is the card name? What does that mean?
Just the name of the card.
Oh. Then reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all cards with the chosen name from among them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Cool.
Bolus's static ability is really strong in this format. Because he just lets you do anything. As long as there's another Planeswalker out.
Okay.
Why'd you copy it to your clipboard?
I didn't mean to.
You can try one. Okay. Are you gonna keep using the white and blue deck?
Sure.
Okay. I gotta switch mine to. This one's called Green Machine Bean. Sure. Yeah. Someone's hammering. Oh. Either that or it's gunshots.
What do you think it is?
Fireworks. Oh, I'm still looking at your stream. No, I don't want to look at your stream. Yeah, this hand's okay.
Okay, yeah, sure.
You can click on the scorpion to make him move out of the way.
Get the fuck out of here. What to play? What to play? Yeah,
No, Hero Hawk.
what?
I don't like Hero Hawk. It reminds me of White Meanies.
What's that?
It's a deck name. It's more like an archetype, where you summon a bunch of really bad, like 1 to 3 mana creatures, and then there's this one creature called Bernelia Marshall, which adds +1/+1 to every other creature on the field that's under your control.
Okay.
So they just become really strong. Yeah, I don't like that, so Rabid Bite. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control.
Even if it's fine.
It's to anything
How is
that's a
that thing
creature.
alive? Oh wait, never mind. Oh wait, how is that thing?
It has 1/3, and it wasn't a fight, it was I do damage equal to how much power it has.
Wait, I'm gonna click the scorpion on the way.
There's a bunch of little stuff like that on the deck. Or on the board, I guess.
Can you see my little explosions?
No.
Very sick.
That'd have been. I can see when you mouse over a card though, because it's highlighted in white.
Yeah, I see. I noticed that too. I was like, hey, you doing anything? Oops, I just clicked my taskbar. What'd you do? Oh.
Hold on.
I hate Andrew so much.
That's not Adrian.
I said Andrew.
Or Andrew.
Ethan?
Are you gonna play a card?
Anthony. His name's Anthony. I will play a card in a quick second. I just accidentally opened voice on. Because I clicked.
Why are you like that?
I didn't mean to close program. Okay. Yeah, I guess.
+4. Read
makes me
it.
stronger.
Because I'm not gonna tell you.
You're gonna keep doing stuff while I read it though. You may cast creature spells
I'll
as
wait.
though they had flash. Until your next turn, up to one target creature gains vigilance and reach. What is reach? Oh. A creature with
Reach
reach can
means-
block creatures with flying. They can only block that, they can't attack that, right?
Yeah.
Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Exile one face down and put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. For as long as it remains exiled, you may look at that card and you may cast it if it's a creature card. What? But it's exiled. How can you still use it?
That's she's one of
Have you ever
the
lost
few
a
things that are like you can mess around with exiled. There's less than like 20 different ones out of like thousands of cards they printed.
Okay then. Do you have a custom item for that or something?
Yeah, it's there was an event that gives it stained glass. So it's just stained glass, that's the only thing that's different.
Okay. Oh no, I forgot you could block it since you had put reach on it. Was Kalam at the beginning of your upkeep? What's upkeep?
Upkeep is when you draw the card.
Okay. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw a card. Okay. Well, you did.
Strike now! Strike hard!
Strike hard. I was reading.
Okay, I'll let you read it more.
Choose up to one target creature with flying you don't control. Call Harper gets X plus 0 until end of turn, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. You have 3 creature cards in your graveyard?
No, it's a 3-2. So it gets whatever 3-2 plus how many creature cards I have in.
How many? Okay. Yeah, I should probably just play land. And then. Does this put it on the card that you? Oh, it is a creature. By
I have
your
no
control,
idea what
does it
you-
mean it can be in my library?
No, it has to be on the field because you control it.
Darn.
Show me your move. Oh,
Well, you're gonna kill it probably before I can do anything.
well, I can't kill it
Well,
because I don't have anything to kill it with.
it's
I've
minus
seen
2.
puppies whine less than you.
It's still
No,
one
minus
health.
2. Minus 2 only helps me.
I know. It has to help you. Oh my god, you summoned a dinosaur.
Yeah, I did. It's a 10-10.
That's crazy.
But it doesn't have any abilities, that means you can just walk it with like a 1-1.
Wait, what am I doing?
You sparked it.
You can block.
Yeah, what are you doing? Summoning Sickness is only attacking.
Why don't you block with anything else though?
You can
Because
still walk
why would I
away.
block off anything else? Read it.
Cost X less to cast. What does that mean?
Any number. Read on.
Or X is the total power of creatures you control. What does that mean?
So their power,
Uh-huh.
that's what X is in combined.
So all your creatures?
Yeah, all your creatures' power is X,
So
and then it's
0,
minus X.
3, 10, 1, 1.
Yeah, so it'd be
it's 15.
less to cast. And you can't go less than 10, so
Didn't you
it's
just do
only
that
2
for-
mana.
Yeah, didn't you just basically do that for free though?
Yeah, it was 2 mana.
Yeah. Okay, what's trample? A creature with trample can deal excess combat damage. What does that mean?
Your 4/5, if you block it with the 12/12, it still dies, but it passes on 7 damage to you.
To me, as a controller?
Yeah, it goes through your creature and hits your creature at the same time. Next turn is game unless you have a creature. Oh, you have 2 creatures. Okay, so in 2 turns it'll be game.
Whoa.
This is just
What was that?
something. Read it.
Spells your opponent's cast cost 2 more to cast at the beginning of your end step. Oh, I don't think I have any spells. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses 1 life. What does that mean?
You lose 1 life at the end of my turn.
What's an end step? Oh, okay.
Spells or anything you can cast in the game. That's not a land.
I'm saying I don't think I have any. What's that?
As of right now.
When this
Read it.
enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card or a gate card. Reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. Okay. Whoa.
Just
that's
what-
more-
That's wild.
Tear it
Just to let you
down.
know, you don't get
Tear it
rewards
all
for
down.
playing direct matches with me.
I think I what?
You don't get any rewards when you play direct matches with
Oh
me.
wait, what's the point of playing with what's the point?
Just to see what cards you make and what deck you run.
Are you attacking with this one?
Yep.
Can I block? Ow.
Bro,
I didn't-
trample, remember?
I thought you said it'd be excess.
Yeah, that is the excess.
You said you attack twice.
It's not attacking twice. It's doing 12 damage, but going through, but minus the toughness of the creature you blocked it with.
Wait, what? Would you say? I just actually zoned out when I said what?
Oh my god. So basically, if you had a 12 toughness creature, and I attacked it with that and you blocked, it would do 12 damage to that. If you had a 6 toughness creature, it would do 6 damage to the creature and 6 damage to you.
It's just a double attack.
It's not a double attack, it's a continued. Double attack is double strike.
It's basically just a double attack though.
Let me show you what
Well,
was
it's not,
lost.
it's the same attack.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
the same
game.
attack, but you did it twice.
Well, no, it's not twice, because if it was twice, it'd be 12 damage to the creature and 12 damage to you.
That's what you
It's
just
12
said.
damage to both. No, I said it's 12 damage minus the toughness of the creature you block. So it would do
So-
3 damage to this creature and 9 damage to you.
What? Why?
Because it has trample.
Oh. And that's I still don't get the way that works. Which,
Laura.
this deck sucks. Why am I saying
You can use one of the default decks, they'd probably be way better.
But they don't have any planeswalkers, do they?
No, because they're default.
Should I just keep doing practice matches to get more XP?
Yeah, I think we're done enough direct matches. You don't want to do practice matches for XP, you want to do real matches to get, wealth,
What was that?
gold.
Oh,
You see the 0 out of 5 right there for the pack? That's wins. So if you get 5 wins, you get 1 pack. You can do that 3 times in 1 week.
okay, but you have to win.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna watch me while I fight against other people?
Yeah. Are you still using that custom deck?
No, I'm
This
Is there any sort
the-
of matchmaking in this? Or is it just like
ranked is people against ranked. In play mode, which is what you picked, it's based around how strong your deck is and how long you've played the game for. So you're gonna go around, you're gonna go against the same amount of people, basically, or same skill level.
Okay, I think I'll keep it with. Yeah.
You should keep this. You can summon everything, and you have tank vengeance.
Yeah. Destroy target tapped creature. It has to be tapped though.
Yes,
Why can I?
That's
summon
fine. don't have any land. Remember?
I just put down a land, and I usually when I put down a land, I could also summon. Oh wait,
No.
none of these I can summon because I keep forgetting you need one of something other mana.
Yeah. It's the white mana plus an extra amount of mana. All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be back. I'm back. Why did it pause?
It's just-
Okay, there we go. No, my keyboard pressed pause on its own.
I need a flying creature, don't I?
You can use Take Vengeance, and then you'll be good for the rest of the turn. Use Take Vengeance. And destroy the guy's top creature, and then you can attack with all, because he cannot kill you. Or cannot kill the creatures anyway.
Yeah.
So, do you think you'll play this game? At all?
I just need to keep getting. I need to get more better cards.
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
he's using the same things.
Yeah, probably. Because they're all using the same basic deck. I can tell you what cards are like really good for the archetype you're doing, but obviously you don't even know what any of those words mean.
Nope.
Use the 4 mana one. Yep. Nope, 4 mana. War Leader.
Well, too bad.
War Leader.
I already did a move.
Damn. I can't see it, remember, because there's a delay.
Yes. You're right. Will I die?
You should not. There's no point of attacking anyway, because you won't be able to get through.
Well, he didn't block, so.
Why would he not block? Oh, you wanna know why? He probably thought, because you left 2 mana open, he probably thought you had a card that gave a buff to your creature. Bluffing is very useful. You should play War Leader. I remember your screen's delayed. Wait, why are you streaming? We could just go through Discord chat.
I mean, I don't know. Some other people might want to watch.
We're the 2 people watching.
What?
There are 2 people watching right now, and I'm one of them.
I am too. Should I just do this attack all?
No. No, you should not attack yet.
What should I do?
Just pass your turn. You can't really do anything, because even if you do attack, he'll just block and then nothing changes. And then you'll just have to tap creatures and he'll get the free damage out.
Use Inspiring Command.
He really played Inspiring Command. It's an okay card, but it's only useful in like a deck that has Attic Trash. Easy blocks. Double block. Double block. No.
There's no reason for me to double block.
Play the Inspiring Commander.
I mean,
Play Inspiring Commander and then attack with all. Because then you can play the other cards and get life and draw cards afterwards.
okay.
Attack with all. Yep. Then you get the free 2 life because of War Leader.
Do you
And you get to draw
memorize
card.
every single card?
No, but I've played this game long enough to know what cards mean. I just realized Inspiring Commander makes War Leader twice as good. Because the 2 cats it summons count as entering the battlefield, so you get 2 life and 2 cards.
Should I play Herald of Faith with Pegasus Corsair? I mean, I get 2
Hold
life
on.
every time Herald of Faith attacks.
No, that's not worth it though, compared to War Leader. You should summon the Pegasus Courser and the other ones.
I can't. I can only summon one creature, can I?
No, you can summon as many creatures as long as you have the mana for it.
Okay, so creature.
Yeah. Summon as many crappy creatures as you can so you can use Inspiring Commander's ability.
Okay. All attack?
Yeah. At worst, he'll kill like one of your creatures. And that'll be War Leader. That's the only one he should really care about.
I have 4 playing cards in my hand now.
That's what happens sometimes.
Yeah, no, you won't even kill War Leader.
He didn't kill War Leader?
He won't, for now at least. Unless he does a double block. Okay, he's not doing a double block on War Leader. He's just retarded.
I mean, the game's basically over anyway because you have so many trash creatures out and you're running the same deck.
Yeah.
That's the best end game for that deck, is to have all these like 1/1s and out.
Oh, it's good advantage.
Darn.
Okay, his turn. Oh, whoa. He played legendary creature. He played Zetapal Primal Dawn. Flying double strike Vigilance Trample Indestructible.
Oh, it's the worst legendary creature.
Okay, is it really?
Well, there's no gimmick to it other than
It has
all of the
colors.
stuff. Yeah, but you can just get rid of it.
Spiritual Guardian. Or should I play
Well-
Herald Buffy?
Play the life gaining creature, so Spiritual Guardian, and then the territorial one.
And then just attack off.
Yeah, because at this point you are going to win the race of just attacking for damage.
Okay.
Because even if he auto attacks, you have so much health,
Oh, yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Hammerhead. I could tap a creature. Goodbye. Zap the Primal Dawn.
That's why it's the worst legendary, because it does nothing and it costs so
Whoa.
much.
What is this? Whenever Pegasus Courser another target attacking character gains flying until the end of the turn. Oh yeah, I'll give all the cats flying. Or
One of the cats.
Yeah. Oh, I should have gotten... No, Inspiring Criminal only has one. Never mind. I should have given a Militia Bueller. Flying. Or Territory on Hammerhead. Oh, never mind, it has Cypress.
You either leave him with 1 damage or you win this turn.
Let's see. And then I can play Herald for the next turn.
Yeah, so yeah, nothing matters. You already won the game, I don't know why he's still in it. Congrats. Hey, your first real win.
With help.
Well, I mean, it was pretty much self-guided anyway. I mean, I can just stare at the screen and not help you.
I got a pack. I have to open the pack. Oh,
Open the pack.
I guess I did get a pack. You have no packs to open.
Darn.
Even though it says I have a pack. Do you have to
No,
win?
it
Do I have
doesn't.
to get all 5? Yeah, it does, look.
No, it says you have to. You got 1 out of 5 wins.
I need 5 wins to get 1 pack.
Yes, you can do that up to 3 times. It's not that difficult.
Let's play again. Should I use a different deck?
You want to? If you want to try them out, sure. But if you're having fun with Tactical Assault,
Do you want me to use my deck?
no, your deck is attic trash.
What does that mean?
Do you not know what attic trash is?
It's trash leaving the attic.
Yeah.
Epic. I should use... You know, I'll try Graveyard Deck.
That I really like that deck because it has a cool gimmick.
What's a cool gimmick?
One of the enchantments in it, I think it's called like Enter the Graveyard or something, and it's every single time a non-token creature dies. You know what non-tokens are, right? Okay, so you know those cats War Leader summoned? Those are tokens.
Oh, okay.
Everything that you summon by hand are usually not tokens, with some exceptions.
Oh, should I
When
do
it,
this?
I don't know, I don't see it yet. So anytime. Anyway, whenever a non-token creature dies, you get a 2/2 token zombie. Yes, keep that.
Yeah.
Yep. Also in real games, there's timers.
There's a timer going on right now?
You can see how much. Wait. You can't see the timer, but timers are like 1 minute each. On the bottom left and top left, you see how many timers you have. You get +1 of those up to 4 if your turn takes less than 30 seconds, I think. And then they last for a minute. Play the 1/1s. And then just auto attack. If there's nothing on the board, you should just auto attack.
I just keep playing games.
Yep. Oh, I'm so far behind. I did not realize.
You just didn't block? Okay. You killed one of them, so whatever.
No, okay. This is a custom deck. A Johnny's Pride is really good. That's the card I was using before. What decks centered around him are usually about life gaining. You can block for 1 and get a 2/2.
Yeah.
So what they'll do is get a bunch of life gaining cards and just use it with a Johnny's Pride, so they get a giant creature and a bunch of life. So you can't really do anything.
Should I do Gravedigger? Or should I play another Doom Deserter? Wait, this is 1
You can
and 3, and how many do I have? I have 4? I'll only be able to do that.
You should play the 2 mana ones. You can play more than 1 creature as long as you have the mana. Also, Gravedigger doesn't really... I mean, it gives you the Doom Deserter again.
Do I all attack?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, keep... did you do it already?
No. I could keep Doom Deserter.
Yeah.
No, if...
Open.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying if I do attack with him and he... yeah, if I attack with him and he dies, then I can get another 2/2.
Yeah, but he won't die because the type creatures can't block. But you can just... Because of the ones you have that have Summon Sickness, you should attack all anyway. Because then you could just block. Because he can't block it. It's tapped.
I still unselect them. I don't know.
You also had a second one. Yeah.
Let's get another 2/2, baby. Oh, damn it! I could've blocked this other and gotten 2/2s.
Oh, you didn't...
I didn't realize.
I'm so delayed.
Yeah. Skeletons you control and other zombies you control get +1 and +1 and have...
Oh, you have that? The game's over. Play it.
Play that there?
Yeah. Because now you win the game because you do 12 damage if you auto attack.
Oh, okay. I win.
Unless he has a board wipe, there's nothing you can do.
Settle the wreckage.
He had settle the wreckage? Oh my god, no way!
Thank you, Denora. And it says, that player may search the library at any basic land creatures, put those cards into the battlefield.
You get to get 5 lands.
I love having 5 lands. Take action. Choose up to
Dude.
5. So, I'm gonna choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that good or bad?
It's great for him, but it's also okay for you because it means you're less likely to draw a land. I'm so tilted though. I can't believe he was running so the wreckage. I thought you were on. I know it's a custom deck, but I didn't think they were going to be running. No, you should save Death Baron at all costs.
Just eat it. Okay.
Because Death Baron is really useful. You can use Gravedigger and then get back a Doom Deserter, and then play Doom Deserter and then block it. Oh my god, you got a card to land. Summon Doom Deserter. Take action.
I did, yeah. You're so far behind. I can attack with... Nah, I have to sit here.
Don't. Yeah, you can't do anything. You gotta wait. What you can do is block with the 3/3 because it has Death Touch.
G-Lie.
Pet rat through my can down.
He's attacking with all.
Okay, use the 1/1 to block Daybreak Champion and use the 3/3 to block a Johnny's Predamate because it has Death Touch.
Okay, and then just eat the 3.
Yeah, because you can't do anything with it anyway. But then a Johnny's Predamate dies and you get a 2/2.
And I get a 3/3 actually.
Oh, really? Nice.
I got Vampire Sovereign, and it's the only thing I can play basically.
Oh, that's really good.
Target opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. That's fun.
So now you can't attack off yours Hawk at all. And you can swing for 5 damage.
Zombie time. Yeah. Should I
Swing for 5.
I attack with zombie?
Swing. Yep, swing with both.
Wait, what?
Attack with both.
Even Death Baron?
Yeah. Because he can't block. Tapped creatures cannot block. What is this deck, dude? It's literally the perfect deck to play against you.
The one time I don't play tacticals.
Wait, he sealed away the 3/3 Okay.
What
What
does
a
CLA do?
dummy. It exiles target creature that is tapped until sealed away leaves the
So
battlefield.
I have 11 lands.
Dude, this game is really awful for you.
Do
Skip
I
turn,
fight?
nothing you can do.
Really?
Well, you can't do anything. If you attack, you can just do a buff card and kill your Sorin.
True. Sovereign. And you said to keep Deathburn alive?
Yep. Deathburn buffs all your other zombie and skeleton cards.
If I get it. Cards. What did he just do?
Well,
What's that?
I have no idea. I'm behind.
He put a blue hourglass.
Oh, that's the timer. It means he's either lagging or has an action he can do.
Okay, he just went back up to full.
Okay, means he did his action.
It's burning. It's going. Is it 2 actions you can take?
No, it means he's skipping to your end step.
Okay. Wait, it was still my turn though?
Yeah, it's still your turn, but he can play an
He
instant
just
spell.
played a Johnny's Welcome.
Okay, that doesn't
Respectable.
Resplendent Angel? Oh
Yeah,
no.
and now he's attacking with Daybreak Champlain and Healer's Hawk.
Oh, kill Healer's Hawk then.
With what, Vampire Sovereign?
Yeah, kill Healer's Hawk and then block Daybreak with Death Baron.
Respondent Angel showed up, and now there's an Angel. I got Sky Marsh Bloodletter.
Obviously play it. There's nothing else you can do. Got a 4/4.
Do I can't attack, right?
No, you should really just wait until he attacks with Resplendent again. You can double block to kill the 4/4 Angel though.
With what? Vampire and Sky Marsh?
Yeah, the 2 flying you have. It'll make it so you only have a 2/2 flying, but it'll get rid of his second.
Normal Angel or Resplendent Angel? Resplendent.
Is he attacking Resplendent Angel?
Not yet.
Well then, I doubt he will, because it's super useful.
Okay, he just passed. I got Murderer. Destroy target creature.
Get rid of Resplendent Angel. Destroy Resplendent Angel.
Murderer. Murder.
Okay, what do I do?
Weird. And then just skip. You're really just waiting until see if he does something. Because you can't swing.
Played
That-
Encyclopedia.
Weird. That angel is flying, but you can't see it because it's glitched for some reason.
I got Strangling Spores. Target creature gets -3/-3 until the end of its turn. I could do that to the Angel, can I?
-3/-. Yeah. Oh yeah, you should attack with all, and then see what happens, and then target the angel when he blocks.
Okay, attack all. Ew.
You should have done Strangling Spores afterwards, but
It's an instant.
so you could kill.
Oh, I didn't even realize
Yeah.
it was an instant. Oops.
Because then you could have killed the angel, but now he won't. Yeah, obviously. What's he gonna do? Block?
He played a plane. He played another Arcane Encyclopedia. Or he
Weird.
tapped it, I think.
He probably tapped it. He tapped it.
How do you manually tap, by the way?
What do you mean? The artifact has a tap icon next to the 3. That means
Oh,
you have
that's
to
an
pay
artifact?
3 and tap it.
I don't know.
Yep. It says artifact when you scroll over the card.
Yeah, I just didn't pay attention to it. Oh, he's attacking with Daybreak Champlain.
Gray is artifact. Keep that in mind.
I got Murderer again.
Use it on the 4/4 and then all attack. You're in the lead then, afterwards. He has 1 turn to win, or not win, but like,
Let's see what he does.
fix his game.
Oh, it's tapped. He can't even do anything unless he plays something.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he played Doctor Line.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's literally it. He just gave himself life up to 13. He destroyed one of his artifacts. Played another Daybreak.
Okay, so you don't want to
He's
attack with
attacking
Death
one
Baron.
Daybreak Champlain.
Oh, now you do want to attack.
block with Death Bears. Well, you can just straight attack it on the cards at top. Let's begin. I got Hired Blade Flash. That's literally just it.
Just summon it. No point of using flash.
I don't have any spells. Out.
Attack with both flying creatures.
Let us.
And then, if he has another set of the wreckage, then it doesn't matter. Because that's... If there's 4 white mana open, it's almost always set of the wreckage.
Okay, so choose up to 2. Okay, so I got 2 more lands. I
Hey,
now
you're
have
even less likely.
13 lands.
I promise you games don't go like this every single time.
I mean, I'm more likely to draw creature cards now, aren't I?
Yeah. Well, you can scroll over your library to see how many cards you have left.
33. Death Baron.
Nice. That means both your Death Barons have 3/3 and Death Touch.
Okay. What are they, but other zombie wizards? Okay. Attack?
Yeah, you should attack with ball. I really doubt that he has a 4th set of the wreckage.
I mean, he only has
And-
1 card in his deck. And if he does, it was seal away.
What did he seal away?
One of the Death Barons. The one that was
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then he's
Does he
gonna,
block?
He's gonna block. Yeah, he blocked. He double block. Oh, no, he's
Yeah, that makes sense.
Order blockers. Oh, no, he did double block. They just stacked again. What do I do?
It doesn't matter.
Goodbye, Vampire Sovereign.
Not Vampire Sovereign.
What do I
No. It was, Hired Blade. No.
He's attacking with Daybreak Champlain. I could just block with Death Baron.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't, because he might have something.
I have Death Touch. He has
No,
one
you don't.
card in his hand.
You do not have Death Touch, because you got rid of the other Death Baron.
No, I still have Death Touch. What do you mean?
No? Read it.
It's yeah.
Just because it's on the side doesn't mean you have it. You have to look at the card.
Okay, I see. So no blocks?
No blocks.
I eat 1 damage.
Unless you get, another murder or something, this
Okay, so I
game's
got
basically
Grave Digger.
over. Yeah, I think this game's over then.
For me,
For you. You lost.
why?
We'll
I
get
can choose- What should I choose?
We'll get Respond to Angel's ability.
What should I choose?
Whatever costs the most mana.
Cost them those?
Gravedigger. Choose Gravedigger again. And then get another creature out.
No, I mischose. Wait, I could just decline?
Well, declining means you just don't pick up anything. After you do that, read Resplendent Angel. And then read its
I
ability.
can read it right now. Flying at the beginning of each end step, if you gain 5 or more life this turn, create a 4/4 white angel. Well, he hasn't done that. Angel creature token with flying and vigilance. Wait, he hasn't gotten 4 health back this turn.
Read the ability. Under it.
Until end of turn, Resplendent Angel gets 2/2 and gains life rank. Okay. I'm running out of time, so take that.
He pays 6 mana and he gets a 5/5 and 5 mana, 5 HP back and a 4/4. And he can do that in 3 turns and you lose.
So do I just attack with Death Baron?
You can concede. I don't think there's anything else you can really do here.
I mean, why not just play it out to end?
Then don't attack, because you'll just die and lose the thing. If Gravedigger had reached, this would be a different game.
No, just don't.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it won't.
And then he's gonna get the angel, I assume?
Yeah, he gets
I
the
have a
angel at
bunch
the
of
end
health
step. No, you don't.
I mean, what do you mean I don't? He just... Okay.
You have 9 health, and then he does 9 damage in disguise, so you can't block it next turn.
I got Swamp.
Yeah.
Well, that's touched. He can block with that. I can't do anything, right?
Yeah.
Just no attack again?
Well, I mean, yeah, there's nothing you can do. Game was over 2 turns ago.
Why don't I just hold off? Why not?
You can do it. You don't have a daily, though, so there's no point. There's a daily that says attack with X amount of creatures. Yeah. He had to answer, even if there wasn't anything there. He has an answer.
Yay. I have a zone. Until the end of the turn. At the beginning of each instant. Okay, well, I just no block, right? I lose.
Yeah, I mean, you can block, but nothing changes. You still lose. Okay, Mark.
Oh, Angel is flying, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, both angels are fine.
Even
That's
though-
why I said you lost.
Yeah, even though it does not show that Angel is flying, which is really stupid.
Yeah, tokens are glitched in the game right now. Yeah, that's why you gotta read the cards.
Why do they not see?
Because, I don't know. They just fixed the really annoying bug where it would play shocking noises over and over again.
That sounds like amazing,
Hey, it hurt ears?
though. No? What is this?
Upgrade.
Oh, I didn't realize. I could just do that. Royal Invitation. What? I already had Graveyard. Okay. I already had Doom Deserter, but okay, I guess.
Oh. That's what this does? Okay, that's weird. So this system upgrades your deck into different versions.
Nobility. I already had Luminous Bonds, though. Okay.
Yeah, but it adds another one. Because you can play up to 4 difficult.
Cool. And I have one more. Extinction Event. Guardian
Event.
Angels. Deadly Fungus. Stirring Cemetery. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token.
That's the one I was talking about. I thought that was in default.
I thought it was default.
I mean, it is default in quotes, but you still have to unlock it.
This is cool. I like tactical summons deck.
Well, you still have 3 more decks to try.
Oh, that's that. 100 gold in 1 orb.
There's still blue, green, and red. Green is big creatures. Red is medium creatures, both burn.
I'll play blue.
And blue is... Blue, they choose a weird version of blue. Like artifacts and stuff. Blues usually counter spells. I'm gonna go get my food.
Oh my god, what is this?
That's Nisa. I'm gonna go get my food.
I feel like I should get rid of this. Actually... I feel like I should mulligan so bad. So I only have aviation power. I should have mulliganed.
I have an answer.
Oh.
The Johnny's influence.
Yeah, so this is what's happened so far.
Nothing's happened.
Which is she gonna tap? She's gonna tap the blind one, I bet. Oh, she did. I can play. Should I draw more cards?
Yeah. We should use screen share instead, because this is awful.
You wanna?
Yeah. I'd much rather
It's
see
gonna
what's
be such
happening.
a worse quality though.
I don't care.
Okay, well, thanks guys for watching the stream. I'm gonna end it now.